So Peter McKinnon's new variable ND and mist filter combination is out. Today we're going to recreate it in Final Cut. Basically, a mist filter helps you get a more organic and familiar feel on your footage. It does this by lowering that harsh distinction between the highlights and the shadows, and that way you can adjust that roll-off to be more of a subtle transition. Depending on how intense you make this effect, you can end up with also a more dreamy kind of look on your footage. So the soft blooming highlights or the gentle roll-offs are just a couple things people associate with that like film or cinematic look. Now I'm sure many people, myself included, don't have $250 to spend on any filter, so we're going to try our best to fake it in post. Here we are in a new timeline with the clip that we want to apply this effect to, so we're going to go ahead and first duplicate it. So you're going to click on the bottom clip, hold down Option, and drag up to create a copy. On that top copy, you're going to go to this effects panel and search for Luma Keyer. You can go ahead and drag that onto the top. I like to disable the bottom clip so I can easily see the effects of what I'm keying out on the top. I'm going to go into the effects settings for the Luma Keyer. I'm just going to adjust the Luma so I can kind of isolate those highlights. And we can also adjust the roll-off to see how much it like bleeds into the shadows. I think that looks good. So now that we have that, we can go ahead and search for Gaussian and apply that also onto the top clip. So this is going to give us the blur to create the roll-off between the highlights that we just isolated and the shadows that will be left in the clip below. You can go ahead and adjust the amount of blur that you want. Keep in mind, the higher the amount of blur, the more dreamy this is going to look. Alright, and then we can go ahead and enable the bottom clip. You can just press V again. I'm going to play it back and you can see how we have that kind of soft blooming highlight. Really see it on this light right here. So if I just disable the top clip, you can see it's a harsh line. I'm going to re-enable it, it's kind of a softer transition. And if you wanted to make this even more dreamlike, just go ahead and increase the amount of blur you have. So that's pretty much it. If you don't want to spend $250, if you just don't have that right now, you don't have to go out and buy the new filter. You can just create this in Final Cut. It took like literally 2 minutes. I think the longest part was searching for the effect and just adjusting the Luma. Just keep in mind, the higher the blur intensity, the more dreamy your footage is going to look. But this is something you can do pretty easily, and also an upside compared to having the filter is that you can apply this later rather than kind of putting it straight on your camera and that effect being baked into your footage. It gives you some more flexibility, I guess. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more projects. I'm still working on that RGB light that you can control with Siri. I think it's going to come out pretty great. Should be done soon. Thanks for watching.